What is up, guys? Killerkev today back with a brand new episode of Skyrim Special Edition mod showcases on my channel. Hope you guys are having a super awesome day, and today we're going to be covering one suggested mod by this person on screen now. Thank you very much for suggesting this. We're going to be covering the Hunting Grounds, an absolutely awesome mod. I believe it's an old one, but it's just come onto the Bethesda.net page for Xbox One, so we will be covering on that. But as said, it is an old mod, so that obviously the PC version will be linked down in the description below. So once you've installed this mod and you are ready to go, you are going to need to head over to the Glenmoral Cabin, which I believe is just going to be right around here. If I zoom out a little bit or scope out another area, Whiterun. In the bottom left corner of the map. It's just around here. Should be highlighted. If it isn't, go and find it for yourself and head over there, because obviously it all starts within this small section here. So obviously you're probably thinking, well, how do we get there and what do we do? You know, what is in this model? Well, basically there is a follower and 2 sets of armor within this, and a beautiful land as well. But we need to actually get through this cavern first to find one particular thing. It's an actual teleportation horn. We go in deep inside of this sort of cavern, and obviously we grab the horn, we blow the horn to equip it, and then once we have blown it and we are ready to go, it will instantly teleport us to the hunting grounds. So I'm kind of psyched to do that. This is obviously going to be a live commentary as well, so please do bear that in mind, and I do apologize if I don't cover any or all of this mod within here. We got a rat in here. This is my first time actually being in here, which is pretty damn cool. Not too sure where the horn is going to be. I have a funny feeling it's going to be upstairs slightly. There's a troll up here as well. Not too sure why. It's a freaking massive troll. Playing a samurai at the moment, because why not? I believe it's going to be slightly up here. Surely. Check both areas. I believe the horn is located probably, I think, quite possibly at the end of all of this. Is going to believe the way that we were going, which is going to be up the stairs and on the first left up near the stairs, which is going to be down here. So we're going to carry on through here, and hopefully we can actually find the horn pretty damn soon, because we need the horn to get to the correct location. I think it's round here. Yes, it is around here. I can see the horn from here. Head over here. We've got a spider. I'm going to take that one out. See you later, Mr. Spider. And the horn is just where that mage is shooting us, just from up here. So we're going to rush this mage. See you later, you're dead. And the horn is literally floating right here. There's a chest here as well, not too sure what's in here. Let's open it up and have a little look. I believe this is going to be standard vanilla gear, which it is. That's fine entirely. So the horn is placed here, which is pretty damn cool. I love it when sort of they add different locations to grab this. So we're going to grab the horn like so. I'm not sure where it's going to be located, possibly in appearance, but we're going to check weapons just in case it is in here. No, it's going to be in appearance. That's fine. So we're going to find the horn, we're going to grab the horn, and we are going to equip it. So you can feel the person that is to do with this mod, the horn. So there we go, just equipped it, and we have teleported. Once you've equipped it as well, you will actually hear the horn being blown once you've equipped it and headed back out from the menus into the actual game. Possibly couldn't hear it from this one purely because there's music in the background and I'm kind of doing a voiceover. But here we are. Here is the hunting grounds. And you're probably thinking, wow, there's a lot of vegetation here and a lot of animals. That's basically the whole point. It's a massive area with loads of different sort of animals filled in here. Obviously, first of all, presented with this absolutely breathtaking view, which it looks absolutely awesome. But the fact of there's just a casual fox walking around, as you do. Great place as well if you want to stock up on those pelts and things like that. It's pretty damn cool. Obviously, the foxes are going to go absolutely batshit now because I'm here. That's fine. There's a couple of armors in here as well, and I believe there is a follower just up in here in this sort of section here, which is this guy. There he is. Nice looking. It looks really cool, actually. He looks really cool. He's got sort of a Robin Hood hat on as well. I think he's a dark elf, maybe. Follow me. I need your help. Let's just take him. Why not? Just so I can get a better look at him as well once he presents himself. Obviously got a grindstone here, we've got some other things. Obviously we've got him tackling on some stuff. But here we go, here he is. One-eyed, probably dark elf. Gear looking absolutely awesome. Hopefully I can grab that myself, because that looks freaking sick. Bow looking on point. I love the eye patch with the Robin Hood hat. So let's go straight in here, which I believe all the goodies are. I'm just going to turn my settings on of my HUD so we can actually see what's going on. Not too sure if we can take anything. Chest is empty. We've got a bed here if we wanted to sleep in it at all. There is a weird little fire creature thing there. Search dresser. Have a little look, see if there's anything in here. There is. Awesome. Okay, cool. So we've got some hats, we've got some gloves, and we've got some cloth. I believe this is going to be his armor, so we're going to take all of that as well. Active mannequin, which again has got the Dragon Slayer armor on, which is pretty damn cool. This is possibly going to be my favorite, and I'll explain why later on as well. The textures are going to be standard sort of dragon scale gear as well, so that's fine. I'm going to take all of this stuff. There isn't obviously a take all, which is a little bit weird, but purely because I think the texture is actually on the mannequin, and we have just taken it from the mannequin, which is pretty damn cool. Hunter's bow and arrows, if you actually want those, I believe we're going to take those as well. That's fine. Let's head out with our follower onto the hunting grounds and just have a little walk around. Why not? I just want to have a little look before I go anywhere else. So obviously you can tell this place is absolutely filled with animals. I would have actually liked probably less animals, or even a possibility of a larger area. I'm not too sure how massive this place is just yet, but just by looking at the sort of wildlife running around, there seems to be an awful lot of wildlife in correlation to the land, which is a little bit weird. Let's check out some of the armors as well while we're here, because why not? Let's check out the dragon. I believe it's going to be Slayer, but obviously it presented me with some dragon plated boots here, which is a little bit weird as well. That's fine, let's grab all those. Obviously as well, you've got the horn equipped. If you want to go back, you need to unequip it and then re-equip it to teleport back into, I suppose, the realistic or the real world, I suppose, because obviously we are in a sort of a teleportation fantasy world of the hunting grounds. So here it is straight off the bat. Now, this probably piqued my interest when, obviously not when someone recommended it, but for the fact of looking through the screenshots as well. But this armor, let alone on itself, is absolutely worth it. This armor looks really, really nice. The texture and the details throughout, all of it looks sick. I mean, you could argue the fact of it does look very much like the dragon scale armor due to the shoulder on our right. But if you think about the helmet, it's entirely different as well, which is great. It's not a full face one as well. There's a little bit of sort of a gap between the mouth and the bridge in the nose there, which is pretty damn cool. We've got the fur running along the top of the shoulders as well. And overall, it does look pretty damn cool. We've even got some dragon bones hanging off the bottom of there. Loads of pelts and satchels as well on the armor due to the sort of, I suppose, the lore of hunting, because we've covered a lot of hunters' armors as well, and they have a very sort of similar effect as well. Let's try on the hats as well. I don't want a Geralt face on, that's a little bit scary, but it looks pretty cool with that set of armor. So we've got the hats here, we've got the gloves, and we've got the clothes as well, which I believe is going to be slightly similar to his armor, but obviously ours is a little bit glitchy, as you can tell. There's me face, that armor's pretty broken, but I think it's going to be exactly the same armor as the guy next to us has as well. I'm going to take off everything and completely see if that makes any difference to the texture as well. Probably not. No, that's fine. Hat one. No. Okay, that's a shame, because obviously I would have liked his armor as well. I'm not sure what's doing there. It might just be because of the load order and the mods as well, but it's good to see that the follower has this armor on as well. I mean, you can chop and change these things, add different things onto you as well, but for me, if I'm honest, I'm probably going to stick to the Dragon Slayer just because it looks absolutely sick. I'm going to bump down the armor values as well. Let's have a quick look at those. So in total, we are running a set of... Is that an armor value rating on that? No, it isn't. Cool. So I don't need to include that as well. 531, which isn't bad at all. I want to see if we can upgrade this armor as well. It's going to be a little bit longer video than usual, purely because there's quite a bit to cover in this mod, and obviously we still got the land to explore. But 531 for the armor, looking this damn tight, is pretty damn cool. And I feel like we should kill something just because we are in the hunting land. So let's just kill some stuff. Totally missed all of those. Doesn't want to shoot anyone at all, which is fine. So let's just have a little explore. Obviously there's a shrine over here as well. I didn't actually see that. Activate Steed Stone. Under Steed Stone may carry more and suffer movement penalty armor. Cool. Not too bad. I'm pretty sure there's a couple actually in here. But just generally, just looking around, it's pretty damn nice. Nice place. Nice little, I suppose, player home, I guess. You could have a follower, even if you wanted to call it a player's home. But just in general, it's really damn nice. I'm very thankful that you actually recommended this mod for me as well. It's kind of nice just to see something new as well. And it's not that hard to cover either. Usually when we go into a mod like this, I usually have no clue, like the Zelda one. Don't really know much about the franchise. And for the fact of it is an absolutely massive mod. This is pretty cool. I like this little tree section here. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere else to go, to be honest. I think it's just introduction to the land itself, which is pretty damn cool. Again, would have liked it a little bit bigger, due for the fact of the amount of wildlife actually in here. I'm not sure if I can get up on this second level here. I'll have a quick run round, just have a little look. But yeah, I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. I think it's pretty damn cool. I think it's just worth the armor on its own. I mean, obviously the other set may be due to the load order of my other mods as well, so I'm not going to bash it on that one purely because obviously it's displayed on this follower here. So it's nice just to see this follower wearing the second set of armor as well, which is pretty cool. And I'm obviously wearing the slightly bigger version of the armor, the tankier version, like more warrior style playthrough for the huntsman armor, which is the dragon slayer gear as well, which is pretty damn good. But no, overall I think it's really, really damn good. I just love the sort of vegetation around here, obviously due to the trees and sort of the different textures as well. It's just overall a very nice looking place. I mean, like, look at this for instance. Absolutely beautiful. It just looks great as well, especially with all the other mods running in conjunction as well, which I have on as well, which cover 90% of those within my Whiterun mod showcase video as well, if you want to check that one out. Yeah, overall very happy with this armor. The only thing I could say what we could test this out is now is what we're going to do is we're not going to do sort of a kill sort of clip at the end, which we usually do when we have armor sets and we actually showcase. And what I'm actually going to do is head back to Whiterun, head back to the realm. I'm going to show you how the horn works and everything else. Head back out of the cave and teleport there, and it's fine, all that other stuff. Just want to see if we can upgrade any of this armor, which is probably the main thing. There's going to be no sort of kill clip at the end here. I don't feel like it's needed. I could probably slaughter everything in here, but I'm not going to do that. Maybe this one, because it's a big one. He's got taken out and he's dead, so it's fine. So yeah, can we go down in this one? No, that's fine. Usually these are sort of little good places to actually add different things to them, but that's fine. Yeah, so cool. Overall, very nice. My opinions, probably just worth the armor on its own as well. But I love the backdrop. I love the way that you actually have to get there and sort of use the horn and find the horn and all these other different pieces as well. I really do like the fact of that as well. So it's pretty damn cool. So yeah, highly recommend grabbing this one. So the horn, we're going to equip it, unequip it, sorry, and re-equip it, which we're going to blow again. That phase there teleports us back out of the world and back into that cave. I think we might need to head back through. Oh, there's another one as well, which I totally forgot about, which is going to be the mask as well, which you can grab this one. So I'm going to plop on the mask here. Check this one out as well, see if there's any texture issues with this one. No, there isn't. This one looks absolutely terrifying. 110%. Jeez Louise. I prefer the other one if I'm totally honest. This one, I don't think it actually goes with the armor that I'm currently wearing. So, other little issues as well. Seems like we cannot, I suppose, leave this area. Have unequipped the horn, which I believe teleports us out. No, it just teleported us to a different place. It might be due to the follower. I'm not too sure if I'm going to allow the follower to take it back here. It's a little bit strange that I can't actually leave and then equipped it. Can we leave? Very strange. So it looks like I'm going to be stuck in here for a little while. Not too sure how to get back here, but that is fine by me. Obviously, I can go a load back out of that as well. I do apologise, we cannot exit this, but it did actually say once you have equipped the horn to get in, you unequipped it and then re-equipped it to exit the land as well. So guys, hopefully you did enjoy the Hunting Grounds mod for Xbox One and PC. If you did, let me know with a like and a comment. It is much appreciated. Thank you ever so much again for the suggestion for this video. But until the next one, guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.